Tony Dungy joining us, Continental Tire, Coach's Corner. More of your phone calls coming up. Kurt Warner, who was the starting quarterback with the Giants, and then Eli took over, and 210 starts in. Now he turns it over to Geno Smith. What'd you make of the news of Eli Manning being benched, Coach?
Well, my first reaction, Dan, was why. You mentioned Eli taking over in the middle of the season for Kurt Warner. That one made some sense. Eli's going to be your quarterback of the future. They thought that was the time to do it. Kurt Warner was a great player, but you had Eli Manning in the wings. Why are you making this switch now? Is it going to help you win games right now? No, that's not going to happen. Is Geno Smith, you want to see if he's the quarterback of the future? I think everyone in New York knows that's not the case. Is Davis Webb the quarterback of the future? I think we saw what happened with Nathan Peterman going in, a rookie quarterback with no practice for weeks, to go in against an NFL defense with a team that's struggling. Even if he is the next coming of Tom Brady, he's not going to play well in this situation. I just don't understand what they're doing.
Who do you think made this call?
I'm not really sure. To me, I can't see the organization making this call. If they did, it was the wrong way to do it. And so I'd have to say this is Ben McAdoo.
Yeah, that's what's surprising, that I don't understand the move if you're bringing in Geno Smith when Ben McAdoo says we're trying to win games, but we want to evaluate the other quarterbacks on the roster. Davis Webb is the one that I don't know about. I know about Geno Smith. I don't know about Davis Webb. If you put Davis Webb as the starting quarterback, do you think people have less of a reaction to this than Geno Smith in there?
Yes, that would make more sense to me. I still think it would be foolish, but it would at least make sense for an organization to take out a two-time Super Bowl winner, your quarterback who's been your franchise quarterback for all these years, to put Geno Smith in makes no sense to me. And I do think they'd be doing Webb a disservice by putting him in this situation when their running game's struggling, their offensive line's struggling, and now we're going to see how you do. No, and why stop Eli's streak? Why take 5 games from this man's career that you're not really going to accomplish anything? To me, it doesn't make sense at all.
Do you think Eli's with the Giants next year?
I hope so, but I don't know. With this going on, I really don't know. To me, you're almost saying we're evaluating these quarterbacks for the future. You're almost saying, no, I don't want Eli here next year.
The 49ers are going to start Jimmy Garoppolo. Why did it take this long, Coach?
I'm not really sure. Again, that one to me, they obviously like C.J. Beathard and what they saw of him in training camp. But to me, you trade for Garoppolo. You're not going to the playoffs this year. Put him in. Now, we really do want to see what this guy can do. On a short schedule in New England, he looked great. Let's see what he can do here. We gave up a second-rounder for him. Put him in. I don't understand that. That's almost like Deshaun Watson, and you draft him and move up to get him, and you don't put him in. I don't and I love John Lynch, but I do not understand why Garoppolo was not playing sooner.
Because I don't know about Jimmy Garoppolo. I know that he looks like he has the pedigree. He was Brady's backup. He played well in the couple of games that he played, but then he got hurt. If I'm going to invest $100 million or I'm going to franchise him at $25 million, I still need to know if Jimmy Garoppolo, and I see him on a day-to-day basis, preparing for a game, following up after a game, after a loss, and you get ready for the next game. Those are the kind of things I want to see. What kind of leader is he? And that's why I didn't understand this. I can only protect him for so long. I got to put him in there at some point.
Do you remember the name Matt Flynn?
Yeah.
Had a couple of huge games in Green Bay. Hey, this guy's going to be great. Seattle pays a ton of money to go get him. And, I'm not saying at all that Garoppolo is going to be Matt Flynn, but he plays a couple of games. Jacoby Brissett played some great games in New England. So you can't say off 2 or 3 games this guy is definitely going to be the next Tom Brady. So you're right. You have to find out. And to me, the 49ers had the perfect chance to find out this year when it wasn't going to hurt them too much.
Good to visit with you, Tone. I'll see you on Sunday night.
All right. Looking forward to it, DP. We'll see you.
That's Tony Dungy, NBC Football Night in America analyst, Hall of Famer, Continental Tire, Coach's Corner appearance by Tony. From sun to rain to snow and everything in between, Continental Tire is engineered to tire for what you do. Extraordinary performance and reliability, putting confidence into driving. For more info and the location of a dealer near you, visit ContinentalTire.com. Continental Tire for what you do.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.